So starting off with these unruly eyebrows, but we're going to tame them today. So what I use is this e.l.f. dual-sided angle brush. As you can see, one side has a spoolie and one side has an angled side. I also use the NYX Cake Brow Powder in black gray, and then the secret ingredient is clear brow soap. Yes, soap, the one that you bathe with. You could probably use colored soap, but you probably want clear soap just in case it changes the color or anything. So now I'm using some setting spray, but you should use water, and I'm wetting the soap and then using the spoolie to scrape some of that soap off. Now what the soap does is that it acts as a wax, and then I'm gonna work that through my brows and start to lay the brows down in the way that I want them to go. Following the natural way the brows lay, so the front of the brow kind of goes up and then the rest goes out. And I learned this method from Sam Chapman from the Pixiwoo sisters, and the thing is, she has a lot less eyebrows than I do, and it works for her, and she also did it in a much more natural way. So you could really use oh my, you could really use this method any way you want. You could go a bit more bold and dramatic like me, or you could take it a notch back and you could really go as natural as possible. It all kind of depends on laying the hair out and then using the right product with very thin sparse brow strokes just to fill it in as natural as possible, because remember, natural eyebrows are usually not completely filled in. You could still see some space with them, you could see the hairs with them. And that's the thing about this too, is that the soap really defines the hairs and makes them stand out. So I'm dipping into the NYX Cake Brow Powder, and I'm using a little bit of that wax, but you really don't need to. And I'm working that at the back of my hand, and I'm also pinching the brush to get it as thin as I possibly could. So I'm starting at the middle of my brow, right by the arch, which is really where I want to define the shape. So first I'm going to outline it, and I'm following the natural shape of my eyebrow, because ideally I like a natural brow, but things tend to go a bit out of hand. I like it natural but defined, you know. So I'm outlining the top as well, starting from the arch, and I'm really keeping the majority of the brow product there. And then when it gets to the center, I'm slowly going to work that product to the front of the brow. I'm really trying to keep the front of the brow alone as much as possible. And then I'm gonna start to work through whatever product I have and blend out those edges into the rest of the brow. And something you would notice, you will see it more when I do the other eyebrow, is that when you start to pass the brush through your brows, you'll notice that they start to lay down really flat against the skin, and they look even more shiny and defined. Not shiny in a bad way though, just like healthy. And that's because the soap is really allowing the brow to fall down and be defined. Like, something about it, as soon as you pass the brush through it, it really just lays down flat. But if you don't like that look, you could just dial it back a bit with the wax. And again, it's something for you to play with. Try it, trust me, you will like it. If you don't, that's nothing, at least you tried it. But this is a really flexible way. You could use pomade, you could use a brow pencil. Sam actually I think she used a brow pencil, but I'm using powder because that's what I prefer. And that's me curling with my brother. Anyway, excuse my voice, what's going on? Yeah, so you'll see as I'm passing the brush, you could really see the hairs start to lay down, like kind of flat, but they stay defined, and that's the most important thing. So I'm working through the front of the brow, flicking a little bit of that up. This brow is not shaped like the other brows, so that's just me trying to get them to look like sisters, you know, rather than cousins. And when you see me look kind of directly at the camera, I'm just trying to pan out and see what's going on. So here I found that this brow was a bit too thick, so I'm going in with some concealer, and I actually really don't like to do this, but sometimes it's necessary. And the thing with brows is if you mess up, you can always clean up with concealer. Remember that, okay? Like, concealer fixes everything. And then here, sometimes I see people do their eyebrows and then they start off fine and then the brow starts to go down. So what I was saying earlier there is that you always want to make sure that your brows go up, because as soon as they start to droop down, even if that's a natural shape, go up, because when they droop down you start to look sad, you know, you get sad eyebrows. So you really want to keep the front and the middle of the brow as level as you could, gradually going up till the arch, which is the highest point, and then go down, if that makes sense. So I'm using some more LA Girl Pro Concealer and defining the bottom of the brow now, hiding any brow shapes, and again making sure that the front of the brow and the middle are kind of on a straight plane, because sometimes too I see people with these brows, like the front, it's kind of like a funnel, like how a funnel is shaped and then it gets thin. I find that to be weird, but if that's what you prefer, you know, okay. But yeah, just working that concealer, making sure that I have my brows, I'm shaping it the way I want it. And again, you can use the concealer to shape the brows in the way you want it, and I'm blending that out so it doesn't look too harsh and too obvious. And here you could see me just looking back and forth, making sure that the brows are even, kind of, maybe, yeah. And this is the finished brow, so I hope you learned something. I hope you try it. Please try it, you won't regret it. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.